We'll skip Bhajagovindam 2 verses because Madam is not there. And we are here in Sankhya philosophy. We have completed the philosophical angle or the adhnyatkic angle, which is very tough. But also we have seen dharmic angle, ethical angle. And now the worldly angle is going on till I think 38 verse it will be going on. Or loukic angle. This is the way a good teacher will inspire. An average teacher will teach. And a poor teacher will complain. So he's a good teacher because he is trying to tell in different angles. So at least one angle he can understand, a student can grab and learn. The student here is who? If I ask who is the student here? All of us. Why are we the students? Because we also face the same problem of samsara, attachment, likes and dislikes as Arjuna was facing in the battle. And what is the battlefield for us? The day-to-day life is still a battlefield. So we are all Arjunas. Krishna is here through our teacher. We are learning this Bhagavad Gita. So I would like, ma'am, you can all see the screen, online people. Ved Prakash ji, आपको दिख रहा है? जयंतिनी मैडम, माइत्री.
हाँ, दिख रहा है.
You can see the slides, right? Okay. So today we have Mrs. Aruna who will tell us about how she understands. This is our collective effort to understand the difference between Atma and Anatma. So over to you. I'll change the slides.
Yes, sir. Sir, but Atma and Anatma, shall I make it short, sir?
No, please explain as because there are new people.
Okay. Basically, I think this class, we are all, this class we joined with the idea of attaining moksha.
Yes.
That is the final destination. So, the fundamental laws of Vedanta is to identify who I am. And the problem with us is most of us, we associate ourselves to the anatma or the ever-changing body. But once when we realize ourselves, we will associate ourselves with the Atma.
Correct.
And we will understand and we realize that this body, this world, the surroundings, everything it will keep changing. Only Atma remains the same. So what we have to understand is I only experience the world, I only experience my body, but I am not my body. We should always, finally we should understand that I refers to our Atma and not to our body or the surroundings. So what happens when we understand that, we'll be released from the bondage we have. Actually, now we are like slaves to our thinking.
Likes and dislikes.
Yes, sir.
Desire.
Yes, sir. Slaves to our desires. So when we understand this, when we understand the philosophy of Vedanta, and so to understand this, Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita, they help us. Only when we read Bhagavad Gita and when we understand the whole concept of Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, our travel towards realizing ourselves as associating ourselves with Atma will be fast. So this is what I realize from Atma, and Atma is.
Shall I keep that?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll go ahead. We can read. Shubha, we can just read one.
Who am I? I am that which illumines the ego, mind, body, the world. The Satchit Ananda, the Atma, I am without attributes, Nirguna. Transcending form is the real transformation of Vedanta.
See, how do we know what is Sat Chit Ananda? Everywhere we hear this word. Anyone can tell what is Sat Chit? Truth. And Chit? Ananda? Happiness. The Ananda, it is Anta, means unlimited. Unlimited happiness. Sat is the only truth, not that there is something untruth also. It is the only thing, the only source of energy, Sat. Okay, and which gives the existence, Chit. Chit is the existence. We are all the existence. Okay, Sat evam Chit, Chit evam Sat. Now, if I give an example, there was a big tree in middle of a forest. Just listen it carefully. Middle of a forest, nobody is there. Okay, nobody, one tree, it falls down and it falls down in a water body. Now I ask you whether there was a big splash heard or not heard. What I am saying, there was a big tree in middle of the forest. Nobody is there. It is fall down on a water body.
Nobody to hear the splash.
So there is a splash heard or not heard.
Wasn't heard by anyone. But it happened.
Okay, okay, there are some people are saying it is heard, some people are saying it is not heard.
But no one heard it.
So how do you say whether that if there is nobody, there is no existence of the flash. There is no truth.
Truth, it doesn't know it.
Yes. No, whatever it is, what I am trying to say, when there is no existence of anatma, how is the atma going to be known? Are you now understanding? So once again, there is a huge tree which fell down in middle of the forest. Nobody is there. So the splash, whether it hurt or not, whether it happened or not, it has fallen down. But nobody is there.
It didn't happen.
So, yes, so to that splash to be seen, heard, there should be a body should be there. Okay, what I'm trying to simplify that. Medium should be there, exactly, this is a good word. So, Sat eva Chit, for the Sat, what is Sat? The consciousness within us. To be understood, there should be an existence. What is the existence? Indirect existence of all of us, of the Anatma body. When this is understood, Sat eva Chit, Chit eva Sat, there is nothing other than this in the entire world. Ananda, unlimited happiness will be there. Okay, something if you have understood little bit that how if there is no medium to interact, if sun is there, but light has to fall somewhere to be seen. Right? The receiver is not there. What is the point of the television? Now the television has something, but receiver box is not there. Television will work. You might say I put plug-in into something else, but the basic is some receiver should be there. So existence of electricity will be because of projector. Existence of electricity will be because of fan which is rotating. Same way, existence of the Atma is indirectly towards Anatma. So Atma, Anatma mixture is very important. This is nothing but Sat Chit Anandaha. Only when you understand this, that I myself carry Atma as well as Anatma, it is inseparable until unless we get complete, it is like freedom, moksha. Okay, it will tough, huh? Okay. But I am also trying to tell you, this is how the difficulty of telling anyone Atma. वेद प्रकाश जी, आप समझ रहे हो कितना मुश्किल है कि किसी को बताना आत्मा क्या होता है?
सचिन जी, मुझे आपकी आवाज थोड़ी कम सुनाई दे रही है, लेकिन मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ उसको सुनने की अच्छी तरह से।
ठीक है, हमने एक मैं बताऊंगा आपको, अभी सुनाई दे रही है?
हाँ, अभी सुनाई दे रही है।
हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं तत् चित आनंद का मतलब क्या है? आनंद का मतलब हैप्पीनेस है।
हेलो,
आनंद का मतलब अनलिमिटेड हैप्पीनेस।
हाँ, यस।
हम सब इस दुनिया में इसलिए सॉरी आई एम टॉकिंग हिंदी, बट हम सब किसी न किसी तरह से आनंदित रहना चाहते हैं। वी वांट टू बी हैप्पी। वी इफ यू हैव एनीथिंग, फाइनली वी वांट टू बी हैप्पी एट द कोर। If we want money for what? To have comfortable life, to be happy. We want work for what? To be happy. Even a person who is operating 24/7, he gets happiness after he is operating. It will be painful for the body, but he wants to operate. Sir wants to say 120. It will be painful, but he is. Same way, we are all coming to this classes repeatedly after still not understanding. But somewhere we are happy that we are doing this effort. Just like a Mount Everest climber, he might lose his frostbite of one finger. He might lose the tip of the nose. But why is there so much pain? Because he knows I'm climbing, I'm progressing. So for that happiness, one important uh, things we have to understand is our body is a medium through which our consciousness is reflecting into the world. That's why they say, if you are a yogi, if you are known, you don't have to go to Kashi or Kaaba, or you don't have to go to Kailash or Manasrovar. You can make your Manasrovar there. That's what a yogi's power is. He will not be different. His body will be same like you and me. He will not be float in the air. But one thing is for sure, he doesn't have to go. He has nowhere to go, nothing to do, because he knows all the happiness, the unlimited happiness, the security is within himself, not outside. Okay? Sat eva chit, chit eva sat. The existence is because of my body, and because of the inner Atma, my body is sentient. I can see, hear all the things because of the conscious Atma. This body is only borrowing the Sat. But without this body, I can't interact. My Sat can't be interacted. Sachin cannot be seen. Now, it is very difficult that who am I is a question. When anyone asks, who are you? She will say, I am Divya. First thing, Dr. Divya. So she has added adjective. Whenever Ved Prakash ji, we add adjective. मतलब हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं कि पहले उसके पहले कुछ प्रमाण देते हैं, मतलब हमने भगवान को निकाल दिया. The I should be only considered for the consciousness within me. I am that nirguna, nirvikara, chaitanya, satya. That is what we should always. But unfortunately, because of Maya, because of the Maya which is there from the birth, right from the birth, we are under the wheel of Maya Shakti, and that's why we forget that I am actually the creator and I am not the creature. So the person who has understood Satchit Ananda correctly, he becomes the creator. The person who are ignorant, they falsely believe that they are everything. The person who tries to understand fails, he will learn slowly. He will learn slowly. So I am without any attributes. Very difficult to explain something which is without attributes, right? See, I am losing the word because if I want to tell mobile, this is iPhone, this is a cover. I can say so many dimensions. But I want to tell space. Now what should I tell? It is that difficult. Okay. Transcending from form is the real transformation of Vedanta. So we have to transcend through whatever we have learned wrongly. This is a real form of Vedanta. So you want to tell this, madam? Next.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm repeating the same thing, sir.
Please, we want repetition. See, even after so many repetition, we are still having doubts.
Consciousness or Atma, it is not a part, product, or a property of any body. It is independent, and it is that gives life to the body, and which is fully each and every cell. I think we have told is Atma. It is not enlivened with Atma.
Yes.
And it is not limited. Even when body dies, even when we die, the body only dies, the Atma doesn't die. And this Atma, it needs a medium for transaction. So that is the body.
The existence of the Atma depends upon this Anatma. That is actually, we just think for our understanding now, we'll just think. It is not true, but just to start the basic.
So it even after we die, only the body dies and the Atma it doesn't die.
Yeah, consciousness survives the death of the body. Yes. Okay. Next.
So in Atma and Anatma, when we think we are our I refers to Anatma, then it is self-ignorance or adhnyanam. And so how can we correct this? By realizing that this body-mind complex is not myself and only Atma, when only Atma is me. And when we realize all that, that because when we associate ourselves with the Anatma, we are like we are like a bonded. It is bondage. So when we realize that, we are relieved from Anatma, and when we start believing that I refers to Atma, we are free from bondage.
Correct.
So it's like we have attained freedom.
Correct.
So here, I just came across this, sir, and I remembered you telling Vivek Chudamani, so that's why I just wanted to add this slide. Here, Adi Shankaracharya, he refers to a desert as our Anatma Prapancha, and we are all travelers there. Jivatmas are traveling through the desert.
Correct. True.
So why do we suffer samsara is because we have trouble understanding the Atma and Anatma. So Viveka is understanding of Atma and Anatma. That is the basic reason, cause of our suffering. So either here Atma, Anatma, Viveka, in that either.
No, nothing. Dakshinamurti is the teachers of teachers. See, we know that Guru, the first Guru is Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti's right leg, you see what is that? Apasmara. Apasmara is a Rakshasa who represents our ignorance. We need to check on the ignorance in us. And he's teaching the 4 disciples who are actually older than him. One day we'll take Dakshinamurti. It's very important, Dakshinamurti Stotra. And Nataraja is again, he's a universal form of Shiva. The entire cosmos is seen in his cosmic form of.
Okay. Atma is we are the travelers. No. Okay.
So actually, then one doubt I'm having the same desert thing. Previously, just to compare images, we were having a clay pot, whether it's there or not. I don't think it's a traveler kind of thing.
Yes.
I
I think.
comparison, I think.
I think you take it from somewhere, right? Someone has given your example.
But the desert is big.
See, the desert is huge compared to our samsara, like we have huge life, it's like endless. The desert can be endless, full dry, difficult. But the Jivatma, human beings are compared to the traveler. So when you focus only on the particular person, he is traveling in this vast ocean of samsara. Oh, sorry, ocean means here desert. You can give ocean, you can give desert example. It's so vast. Samsara for a person is so huge, and he's traveling through it. Now in this travel, he will have thirst. You might see oasis, ups and downs will be there. So you require a guidance. Okay, here I think guidance is I don't know whom, but generally in samsara you require guru to guide you. Okay. Yeah, you were asking something. No, we have taken one example, that's it. So that's why next I will give someone else. So everyone will take. Now 1, 2, 3 I have explained. Next, if I'm seeing someone, they are seeing someone else. We will try. This will be the best way to teaching is going to be way of learning. Okay.
They are involved, that's why they are explaining.
I last Monday when I came to class, I told sir, I prepared the PPT in 2 days, so I wanted to be thorough with my presentation. Monday evening, night I went home, sir. This,
Samsara started.
meeting started.
Samsara started.
Yes, exactly.
So see, the whole idea is we will have samsara.
After 3 or 4 years, I want to detach from samsara.
There is a story. I will tell you on this there is a story. Everyone is listening, I hope. See, there is a disciple and guru. The disciple has come to the Gurukula and he is totally lost after coming to the Guru. He's like, did I do a right decision to come? If I come early, have I not did my duties where I was? It is understood by Guru. Guru takes him, comes near a bank of river, and he just stands there. Morning, afternoon, evening, he just stands. Who is not moving from there? Disciple says, now I have definitely done the mistake because this is looking like a foolish thing. My teacher is only not understanding that you have to cross, so you have to cross. Exactly what is the mind. You want to cross it, you are standing in one place and thinking, when will this stop? This water, when it will stop, I will cross. We are all like that if we are thinking after 4 years. Or after good, I am telling you, not you, I am telling every one of us. After 1 year, after this Bhagavad Gita finishes, once again we will start, I will understand. It will never happen. The water of samsara will be flowing. You have to plunge in, take that active step. Bhagavan have to take completely, he will take control. Kaivartaka Keshava. He is the ambidextrous, the skilled boatman who will take you through this way. But you have to plunge in. So never, as a student of Gita, we will never ever say, I will do this better. That I is the lower anatma. You're already there. The whole idea is we all are that. We just have to be. Don't become anything. See, Rama Maharshi says, Jnana are, no? Jnana are. In Tamil, Jnana are. Who am I? And second thing is say, Summa iru. So basically, you don't have to do anything. Don't think. When you know you are already there, where you have to go, what you have to do, what learning you have to do. So basically, the shedding of, peeling of the parts, giving of, shading of ego. That's the only way we will understand. And how do we do that? 4Ds. What are the 4Ds? Discipline, discrimination, Atma, Anatma, Viveka, discrimination, passion from all the desires, all the illegitimate desires. Dharmic desire, okay. And finally, discipline, dispassion, discrimination, and desire. Yeah. The desire of the only desire which you should have. Fantastic. So with the 4Ds, we will achieve. Okay. Now we will go directly. Okay. No, we will just. Please clap for us here.
That is the way I am.
No, she explained. We.
About the karma part alone. So basically, I believe those two, when our actions are good and when we speak good and when we do good things, our papa punya will increase and papam will decrease, and finally we'll move towards the path of Krishna.
Excellent. Very nice. Very nice. No, it's all your work. So again, we know now by heart, Atma is not the part, property, product of your body. It enlives the body and makes it sensitive. It's independent and doesn't interfere with the experience that body takes. And it continues to exist even after the. Now, you keep a chart like this, wherever you are, like we are doing our studies, one chart every day, morning, evening, you will do. Now, I will send you. Resolution. Now, our last third, 32nd verse, no, 32nd verse we had, it was telling about the dharma. Coming back to Arjuna's story, Krishna had told that there are two dharma, samanya dharma, vishesh dharma. What is samanya dharma for us? As a mother, you will have to take care of the
General duties that we have to perform.
general duties which as a human being you have to do. Then there are some specific vishesh dharma. For a Kshatriya, Arjuna, he has to fight. For a doctor, if there is a need for amputation, he has to do. Okay. Even if it is unpleasant job, he has to do. That is vishesh dharma. We should not flinch. Even we should not have a negative thought about it. We should do. So this was discussed. Then Pandurang sir's work, we have seen that there is Partha. What will happen? You will, if you fight and you win, you will get Labante Yuddha Mimamsha. You will get Swarga Dwara. Swarga Dwara. Before that, we want to know what is Naraka Dwara. Okay. Like whenever they go for surgery, okay, success is Swarga, but if failure, patient wants to know. So we all want to know what are the three gates to hell. Love, greed, anger. Anger, Krodha, Kama, Lobha. And no need of discussing this because we know every time we are greedy, we are actually doing sin. There is enough for everyone's need in this earth, but not a single extra thing for your greed. God cannot provide more for your greed. He can give everything what you need. And that when greed is actually taking over, we are going to go to hell. And we saw the gateway to heaven is to perform your duties according to dharma. And that's why we are taking so much effort to learn what is dharma. So dharma yuddha. In the dharma yuddha, when you win, then you go to heaven. Now what is dharma yuddha? You saw this Sagar Mantana story. The yuddha which happens in your mind is your negative and positive emotions always churning. First you will get the negative emotions out. You have to accept whatever has happened in the past. And finally, we will get, if you meditate deep enough, you will get all the 14 jewels or the Amrit. In 33rd verse, Swarnam Madam also says that Tata, who doesn't na karishyati, the person who doesn't do the Swadharma, kirtim cha hitva papam vapyasya. So he will get papam. 100%, if he gets war, he wins the war, does his dharma, he will get heaven. But if he doesn't do his dharma, fighting the war, he will get power. That's what was told in 33rd verse. Like, even Jatayu knew that he cannot fight such a big person like Ravana. But he did his dharma. When he sees something happening wrong, we should not keep a blind eye. Only we think that we will just not see that area, not ignore it, we will not get anything. Sita. Sita
is taking care of the moment.
No, sir, this is a picture. He didn't touch Sita.
Yeah.
He didn't touch also Sita. This is a artistic picture. He will concentrate on the observation. Darshil also is saying like he will make a point of respect immediately. So, but you will see that Jatayu saw that there is drama going on, he fought. Even though he knew that, but what happened, he got benefited by Swayam Rama came and did his, so moksha, he got liberated. This finished up, okay. So, what was this?
We don't fight the war, we let
Permanent infamy. Now, after this, from this world, the worldly anger starts from people who don't believe in punya and papa. At least they should believe in the this thing. You know, this atma, anatma, they don't believe. So at least for the laukika, worldly affair, if you win, you will get the kingdom. In that way, he is teaching now. Okay.
Ayatranadu Bharadam Amyatrande Tvam Maharata Kesham Tvam Apumado Laghava. the great warriors also will think of you as one who has withdrawn from the war out of here. Having been honorable to such warriors, you will come to disgrace. Maharat means warriors. Maharat. Warriors means the great people in the war. They will do great things in the war. So this is Dharma Yuddha. That is, Arjuna wants to withdraw from the war. So Krishna told, if you withdraw from war in good sense, the people, that is the warriors in the other side, that is Bhishma, Drona, Dharma, they will think that you are withdrawing from the war due to fear. So this rumor will spread easily to all over the people. So you should do the war for Dharma Yuddha. That is, Krishna is advising you. That is, in the Kaurava side, many people are ready to insult Arjuna. Because especially Karna. Because Karna was insulted by the Pandavas in many times, including Draupadi. That is, in your blood, that is, Kshatriya blood is running like that. So they are ready to insult you if you withdraw from the war. Yes, even in good sense, they will spread rumors that you are withdrawing from the war, will not in good sense, but for fear.
And also here Maharatha. There is Adhiratha, Maharatha. So one who can kill 10,000 opposite army soldiers in one hand is Maharatha. Can you imagine such a personality? 10,000 opposite armies with one hand, not the other hand, only one hand. So that is Maharatha. And he was such a Maharatha. Man.
Vachya Vadam Shaka. Parishyanti. Then Sattama. Ridiculing your abilities, your enemies will utter many unmentionable words. What can be more painful than this? Lord Krishna explained the same idea further. Just to trick Arjuna, Krishna's game is somehow or other he should make Arjuna fight this war. Therefore, he is causing pain in Arjuna's mind by using strong words. If you don't fight, they can spread any rumors they want. And your skill is archery, they will be criticizing something more painful than apamanam. That is, in Ramayana, Dasharatha refuses to give both to Kaikeyi, but after all arguments fail, she gives one argument, and that argument is all your forefathers have kept their word. And it is called Vakya Paripalanam. So, entire Raghuvamsa is known for Vakya Paripalanam. So, do you want to sacrifice the name that you enjoyed, or do you want to go down the history as one who brought a blot in the blotless family of Raghuvamsa? That is one example of that. So, you should not don't withdraw the fighting. After hearing the word Apamana, Dasharatha relents and agrees that Apamana has to go to and then Bhajan has to take the So, some same example also in Krishna. So, Krishna is going to kill, Kamsa's sister, Devaki, she is going to give birth to Krishna, is going to kill Kamsa. Eighth birth. But what Kamsa thinks that he has to kill her sister. But that is also avamana, no? That will create one issue that we have her sister, his sister itself. So, so by saying that, what they meant, by saying that don't give apamana for yourself that you are killing your sister. So
You
that
only
is
kill the
also
eighth one.
eighth one. No, eighth one.
Sorry.
So don't kill your sister.
Yes.
Killing your sister, you are getting apamana. So what others will say, that you are killing sister life. So like that, every human being, manam is very important. Manam they cannot withstand, especially for a kshatriya. Yuga is very powerful. Many wars have been fought just because of Hanuman. So Krishna uses that weakness of a kshatriya and says what is more painful than Apamanam, and therefore what should you do, Arjuna? You think. So you want to get Apamanam? Huh?
You want to fight?
Fight. I will.
Now you have to gear up because you want to take the Apmanam or a fight. We have reached that level without.
Give any presentation, that's why I.
Very, very good. See, he's ready to channel. Yes. No, we are missing. Tell Madam Shanti Madam, we are missing. Carry on.
Prapsyati swargam. Pavapokshashe mahi. Kaunteya. Surely you will attain heaven. Glorious, you will enjoy the food. Therefore, get up ready,
Resolve.
resolve to fight, O Arjuna. That's the first chapter. Arjuna throw the bow and arrow, everything, and he tagged in very thorough. So Krishna asked him to get up. He afraid about if he get up, he will run away from the fight. So he called, O Kundiputra, if you died in this war, you can get the wheat further. If you or win, can get the kingdom which you suffered in the last 30.
Very good. And nice standing. So now go back to the 47th verse, that is the last verse of chapter 1. Sanjaya Uvacha Eva Mutvarjuna Samyak Ratopasta Upavichat Visuchat Sacharam Pachapam Soka Samvigna Manasaha. So that scene you see again same place only. And you see this repetition in the next till 17th, 18th chapter. Yes, in a checkpoint manner. Means now Arjuna in the first chapter was completely deluded. Now he is little bit understanding. Sharanagati, once he has surrendered, but he will have doubts. That doubts are actually good for us. If he has understood, then there is no need of third chapter, fourth chapter, any chapter. So, if you see this first chapter, last verse, from there to here, we are now, he is telling, get up. Uttishtaha. O Partha, Uttishtaha, and fight. Yuddhaha. With what? With a resolve. As this is my duty. This is where he has come now. Okay? And very nicely, a teacher has explained all the angles. We have to learn that, we also have, sometimes we have to play a role of teacher. You try to take all the angles. Philosophical, many children do not understand. Then the other dharmic way, and finally, like a lollipop. Lollipop only it is. Loukic is, you can synonymous to lollipop. A child will require lollipop to be given, then only remember. You will get this. If you pass good exam, you will get some treat. So all angles he has done, and we have now completed all the angles. Tuba.
Sukha dukhe same krishna.
Sukha dukhe same
How jaya jaya.
labho jaya jaya.
So yudhaya yudhyatva.
Tato
Papama
vapsyati. Your side.
No, sir, I'll read that.
Okay.
Regarding happiness and sorrow, gain and loss, victory and defeat, all are alike. Prepare for this war. In this manner, you will not incur any sin. So this is the final verse in the second chapter of Sankhya Yoga. In this, Krishna tries to summarize everything. Whatever he's told so far, he's trying to summarize. So we saw in this chapter he was dealing with all three angles. First was the philosophical angle, then he explained in the moral angle. Now in the last few verses, we understood that on the social or worldly angle, he tries to explain to Arjuna that if there is a knife, if you want to sharpen a knife, if you're going to, use a sponge to, do it against the knife, it is not going to sharpen. You need a sharp surface to sharpen your knife. The same way, if you're going to be nailed and if you're thinking that by not going to the war, you're going to win, if you're not going to attain moksha, you will only be incurring sin as a Kshatriya. So that is what he tries to explain. And the next slide. And in this verse, he tells Arjuna that you should have a state of mind which is samatvam, that is balance of mind. That you should not be very happy or very sad. You cannot have the highs and lows of a normal human. Whether it is good or bad or right or wrong, you should be in a balance of mind. That is in a state of mind that you are normal. You should be cool. You should not be affected by whatever is happening around you in the war field. And he says why this is important is your intelligence quotient doesn't have a big role here. Your emotional quotient, that is a state of mind, is very important, because if a person is very easily affected by whatever is disturbing him in the surroundings, he will not have a, for example, if we are writing an exam, if we don't know the first question, we go to the second question. If we don't know the second question also, then we get disturbed. And so even if the third, fourth, fifth question we know, we won't be able to perform. So the emotional quotient, we are not affected by, okay, this question I don't know, second question I don't know, but I know the third question, so I'll attempt that. If we have that kind of a cool attitude or a normal state of balanced state of mind attitude, we can, this is Krishna is explaining to Arjuna, but we can take it for ourselves, that we should have a balance, emotional balance, emotional quotient, emotional stability, that we'll be able to deal with whatever situation that may come. So if a person does another situation, if you are asking for some help, if I'm asking Dr. Divya for a help and she's not able to do it for me, I can look at it from two angles. One, I can find fault with her, why she has not helped me. The second, I can find fault with myself, why I'm dependent on her to ask for that help. So it's how you see that situation and how you emotionally are able to overcome that situation. So, and he, finally he says, adversity introduces the person to himself. Every adversity exposes your limitation. So, Arjuna, this is not your limitation. So, go beyond that. That's what he says, and he concludes in this verse.
So, this is a very important verse. Sukha dukhe ame krutva. Sukha and dukha, very easy. Labha, labho, jaya, jaya. Even if you know victory or not victory, labha, alabha, and jaya, jayo, victory or not victory, profit or non-profit. Tato yuddhaya yujjatsva, means that's why get up, fight, naivam, papa, otherwise you will get only sin. So keep a balanced mind. As it's correctly said, if you don't have an emotional question, there is no point of being a Kshatriya, but don't have the balance to fight. So you have all the archery with you, entire set of all bow arrows is there, but you don't have the emotion to take in hand and fight. Same way, you have all the knowledge, but you can't have the emotional thing to apply to it. There is no point. So for all of us also, if we are playing a role, can we maintain even in the good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant situation, can we maintain ourselves? The emotional quotient, can we maintain it? This is a very important verse actually. We will take your verses next class because we'll stop here. We have to contemplate on this verse because now the entire teaching of Bhagavad Gita is over actually. In all the teaching is over till here. I think this is 38 plus 47. Maybe few more verses and then 100 verses. Bhagavad Gita is over. The other thing is only repetition. So this verse, if you can contemplate, we should see that whatever we are duty bound. For example, we are in a position sometimes, director position. Sometimes we have to take a decision. Are we taking it as a dharmic way, what is right, or are we influenced by our like treatment? Or because we are already seeing the profit, or we are seeing the victory by doing this. Even if it is not giving me victory, whether the decision is right, I have to take. As a doctor, just because it is my own relative, I will not treat it differently. If there is an amputation of that part has to be done, I have to do it. Okay, so it might not give me the immediate punyam, but it will not give you the papam also. So, and this entire thing is talked in third chapter. How to do your duties correctly. Karma yoga, which says Ishvara arpana bhava, Ishvara prasada. Whatever you do, arpana to the Lord's feet. When you do any work where you say, I'm doing crochet or a painting for Lord, or you're cooking a cake, you will make it sure that your entire mind is focused to the Lord's feet. You will not even think whether it is going to be good, bad, ugly, whatever. When it is done, someone says good or bad, it will not at all matter to you. Because you will think it is God's ashir prasada, which is I have got. But what happens in our daily life? How much balance in the bank? If it is good balance, then we will be happy. Sometimes if the amount is coming less, then we'll be unhappy. But what the duty, whether we are doing or not correctly, we don't focus on that. Right? So, and that's why the entire corporate culture is going on that. Incentivize. So people are doing only for incentive. When you do for incentive, then the entire culture is gone wrong. So anyway, this is out of the context, but our life is fully bound with this only, this culture. So can we start understanding and using it in our day-to-day life? Okay, I'm doing my duty, rest it falls in place if I am surrendering to God. And what I get to it, there are two phalam, two fruits we get. One is drishyam. Drishyam means can be seen by everyone, by me. That is bank balance, that salary will be deposited. Second is adrishyam. It may come after a few months, few years, like some good things you did, a punyam will not be seen now immediately. It may even not be in this birth, maybe next. We don't expect, no, when someone comes from Tirupati Laddu, if he gives one bundi or entire laddu, you will take it the same way. You will do archana and then you will take it inside. And you will close the eyes, thinking it is prasad for me. So from now onwards, if we, as a Vedantic student, try. It's not easy. Try that I am seeing anything as my duty. Whatever role we are playing tomorrow, mother, father, or a doctor, teacher, I'm doing it as my duty. And I will finish it and leave everything for the rest. With that, we will end the Sir, 8 o'clock. No, we will, there is important work, they are important. And they are prepared very well. Next class is Guru Purnima. Sorry, because 8 o'clock we will stop. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamahya Purnameva Shishyate Om Shanti Shanti